What's going on, guys? Criminal Justice here, and today we're back with another Subnautica Below Zero tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to craft a compass because I think it's very important that you have a compass early on in the game. Without a compass, it's hard to follow direction, and it's very hard to follow tutorials like these. You know, when I was following tutorials and I didn't have my compass, it was really tough for me to follow where the people were going without having this compass. So, if we go in the fabricator, and we go down to personal, and we go to equipment, you're going to see the compass right here. It needs copper wire and a wiring kit. We had the recipes pinned up right there. There's the compass on the top. The wiring kit is second, and the copper wire is third. So the first thing we're going to look for the copper wire, we need 2 copper ore. For the wiring kit, we need 2 silver ores. So to find silver ore, here's what you're going to do. We're going to go out to the pod, facing your door. We're going to go over to the left a little bit. Is mine swimming speed on? Okay. We're going to go right here to where the seam in the pod is. We're going to turn all the way around just like this, and we're going to swim out towards the kelp forest. Now, once you find the kelp forest, you're going to be looking for a hole in the ground. Also, watch out for the crash fish down here. If you watched my last tutorial on how to get how to make the flare, where we found the crystalline sulfur, be careful because those crash fish are down here. And if they come flying out and they get near you and explode, they will hurt you, okay? I don't think they'll kill you on the first try, but they'll definitely damage you, okay? So we're going to go down in here, and we're looking for...
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen.
Yep, there's a crash fish right there. There he is, right behind me. Yeah, see, so he hurt me that time. Remember, that's where you get your crystalline sulfur. Now, what we're going to do is we're looking for these in here, which is the limestone outcrop. So we hit those... And there's copper ore right there. I believe that was copper ore. Yep, so we're looking for copper ore, and we're looking for silver ore. All right, so we just want to break the rocks open. That's all I want to do. See, there was no crystalline sulfur in that. Sometimes there is, sometimes there's not. All right, also, guys, these things right here, when you're under the water, you can use these to replenish your oxygen right here. They're actually really cool. And I'll show you how it works here. Let me look for another one of those limestone. Oh, there's another crash fish. I heard him. He didn't come all the way out, but I heard him. I heard him come out somewhere. All right, let's continue looking for these. There he is right there. Like I said, a lot of times you'll hear him before you see him. There he is. No, there he is. There he is. I thought he went back. Yeah, them crash fish or something, man. Now, you'll need a med kit to heal your health, so just keep that in mind. All right, here's another rock right here. All right, that was silver ore right there. We need 2 silver ore and 2 copper ore. Now, I'll show you how this works. You guys go over to this thing, and you replenish your oxygen just like so, just like that. Now, I'm going to turn my infinite oxygen back onto my trainer, my WeMod trainer, just for the sake of this tutorial. All right, so let's go ahead and find some more of those rocks. So I found another place for silver ore and probably some copper ore as well. If you go back to your pod and you face the door, just like this, we're going to go around to the left, this little window right here, or whatever it is. We are going to go over just to the left of it like this, not in front of it. We're going to go over to the left of it about like this right here. And we're going to turn around completely straight, just like this. And you're going to be facing those ice boulders that are in the water, and we're going to start swimming straight out. And what we're looking for is the station dock. Now, I'm going to use my WeMod to speed up a little bit, but you guys can kind of follow along here, and you can kind of see where I'm going. So we're going to pass the kelp forest, and what you're looking for is the station dock. I'm also going to show you guys how to find a beacon in this game too. All right, so we're going to go up, and when you come up out of the water, you should see this right here, this big mountain of rocks and snow, and you should see like that satellite thing up there spinning, and you're gonna see this smoke thing up out of the water. Okay, now the station dock is going to be right over here, I believe. This is where the station dock is. Is it over this way? Just follow where I'm going, guys, and we'll find the station dock. It's back to where when you first came into the game, that's where the station dock is. All right, so you see this stuff up here? That's where your station dock is. We got to be over next to this to, and watch out for those creatures right there. They are vicious. They're not friendly at all. They definitely will attack you. That's why I have super swimming speed on, so I can get away from those guys. Anyway, if I can ever find this station dock, but it's going to be over in this area here, and when you find it, you'll know it because you'll see a staircase with orange handles. Come on, get up out of the water. I really thought it was like over in this area somewhere. Let's see. So here's the alien chain right here. And when you get over here, be prepared because you're going to enter some cold water and some cold weather. So here's the station dock right here. This is part of the station dock. But that'll be for a whole nother tutorial. Now, once you're here, you're going to go under the water. And what we're looking for is argentite rock. That's what we're looking for is argentite rock. Let me make sure none of them creatures are around here. And we're going to slow down just a little bit. And we're going to start swimming over this way. And we are looking for argentite rock. So you've got your limestone chunk right here, your limestone outcrop. You can hit that. You might find titanium as well as some copper ore. We need one more copper ore and we need one more silver ore. So that's what we're looking for is the argentite rock. That's what we're looking for. If we can find it over here. The argentite rock is like a brown rock. It's a brown, almost completely round rock. And it should be over in this area here to find our silver ore and our copper ore. And if you guys want to, while you're over here, you can go ahead and bust these open because you might find copper ore. All right, so there's our copper ore right there. Now, to find silver ore, you got to find not always the argentite rock, but that's usually what it's under. All right, so here's another limestone chunk. As you guys can see, we're in the area over here where these little guys are and where this alien chain is going up out of the water. All right, so let's go down and where was that? Okay, right here. Now, I don't think these guys will hurt you. They've never hurt me. There's titanium. All right, so we're going to go by this rock right here. I'm going to slow down a little bit, and we're going to start going under the water right here. And this should be where our silver ore is. So right down here, guys. Okay, so here's an argentite rock right here. Hopefully this is our silver ore. Or it could be lead. That was gold. Okay, that's gold. So you'll find gold, silver ore, and lead in those rocks. So you want to be in this area right here. Okay? You're also probably going to find lithium down here, which is right there. There's some lithium. I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And again, guys, you can pull your scanner gun out and you can scan things in here like this right here. See that? So you can scan a lot of stuff with that gun. Let's try to find these rocks here. They should be pretty plentiful around this area.
Detected below. Geothermal activity detected. Caution advised.
I promise, guys, we're gonna find this silver ore. We're gonna find it. All right, here's another limestone chunk right here, a limestone rock, limestone outcrop. Titanium. We just gotta find the silver ore. We just gotta find it. If I have to, guys, I'll edit the video, and if I have to, I'll show you guys, explain to you exactly where I am so that, you guys don't get confused on where to find this stuff at, because it is hard to find. Silver ore is very few and far in between, so they're pretty tough to find. Okay, so here's another rock right here. Now, this might be our silver ore right here. This is the argentite outcrop. That was titanium. All right, let's see. Okay, here's another one right here. So, and there's our silver ore right there. So you want to find these argentite. Now, there's a galena outcrop as well, which carries lead. Here's another calverite outcrop. Sorry, that's calverite. I said argentite. That's the calverite. Sorry, guys. I got those confused a while ago. And there's another rock right here. You guys want to bust it open. So now that we've got all the materials we need, we are going to head back to the pod. I'm going to turn my super swimming speed on. I'm going to show you guys how to find that beacon as well over at the station dock. But you've got to find it first before it'll show up on your map. So If you go into your inventory and go over to your where's it at? Go over to your map right here. Let me switch that over. That's a mod I have installed, guys. Yes, you can mod this game. If you'll notice here, it shows where your drop pod is. You can change the color on it, just like this. I leave mine at green so I can see it. Anyway, when we find that beacon station dock, it'll show up right here, and you can hide it as well, just like that. All right, so let's go ahead and let's head back to the pod. So we finally found it. Took a minute, but like I said, they're very few and far in between. You got to go to different locations. All right, let me slow down, and let's go back inside the pod. So the first thing we want to craft our copper wire and our wiring kit, okay? So let's go ahead and go into here, go to resources. I think it's under electronics, and there's our copper wire. Go back to electronics and craft your wiring kit. Okay, now let's craft our compass, okay? So go down to, let's go down to deployables. No, I'm sorry, not deployables, personal, and then equipment, and you can now craft your compass. Now, once you craft it, it'll automatically equip itself. See that? So now you have a compass at the top of your screen, as you can see. That's it, guys. Sorry it took a little bit to find that stuff, but we found it, and we got it, and now we have our compass. Now, if you want to unpin that stuff when you're done with it, go in your inventory, go to blueprints, and just start unpinning these one at a time, like so, just like that. So anything you want to find, you can go into your blueprints, and you can like literally pin anything. As time goes on, you'll unlock more stuff to craft, and it will always be in your blueprints menu. With that being said, everyone, subscribe, like, share, as always, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, have an amazing day. God bless you all, and I will see you all in the next video.